There is a silent force that separates dreamers from achievers. It is not talent. It is not luck. It is not even motivation. It is consistency. And consistency is not loud. It doesn't trend. It doesn't go viral. It doesn't feel exciting. But it is the gathering and holding force behind every successful habit you will ever build. Let me tell you a story. Years ago, a young man decided he wanted to transform his life. He had big goals: financial freedom, discipline, confidence, better health, spiritual growth. He watched motivational videos every morning. He read books, wrote down goals. He felt inspired. For 3 days. On the 4th day, he woke up tired. On the 5th day, he said, "I'll start again tomorrow." By the 2nd week, he had stopped. Sound familiar? Most people fail not because they lack ambition. They fail because they underestimate consistency. Success is not built in dramatic moments. It is built in repeated ones. Think about a bricklayer building a house. 1 brick doesn't look impressive. 2 bricks don't change much. 10 bricks, still small. But lay 1 brick every single day for a year. You don't just have bricks, you have structure. Consistency is the gathering power. It gathers small actions into powerful outcomes. And more importantly, it holds them together. Because here's the truth. Starting a habit is easy. Maintaining it is where the transformation happens. Look at athletes. The difference between an average player and a champion is not a single workout. It's thousands of workouts done when nobody was watching. Look at entrepreneurs. Their breakthrough didn't come from one idea. It came from showing up daily, even when results were invisible. Look at writers. Books are not written in a weekend of inspiration. They are written in daily paragraphs, typed consistently. Consistency is not glamorous, but it is unstoppable. Here's what most people misunderstand. Motivation is emotional. Consistency is intentional. Motivation says, "I feel like it." Consistency says, "I committed to it." And commitment is stronger than emotion. There will be days you don't feel motivated. There will be days you feel behind. There will be days you doubt yourself. But if you show up anyway, even at 50%, you win. Because consistency does not require perfection. It requires presence. Imagine this. You decide to read 10 pages a day. 10 pages feel small, almost insignificant. But in 1 month, that's 300 pages. In 1 year, that's 3,650 pages. That's knowledge. That's growth. That's transformation. All from something that felt too small to matter. Small, repeated daily, becomes massive. That is the mathematics of consistency. But consistency does something even deeper. It builds identity. When you wake up daily and exercise, you stop trying to become fit, become someone who trains. When you write daily, you stop trying to become a writer, you become a writer. When you save money daily, you stop trying to build wealth. You become disciplined. Consistency gathers actions, but it holds identity, and identity is powerful. Because once your identity shifts, habits stop feeling forced. They become who you are. Here's the danger most people face. They chase intensity instead of consistency. They go hard for 1 week. They burn out. They quit. Intensity impresses people. Consistency transforms people. It is better to walk every day for 20 minutes for a year than to run aggressively for 2 weeks and stop. It is better to invest a small amount consistently than to wait for the perfect moment. It is better to pray daily for 5 minutes than to wait for a spiritual high. Consistency compounds. Compound growth is invisible at first. That's why many people quit too early. They don't see results in 7 days. They don't see change in 30 days. But what they don't understand is that consistency is gathering momentum beneath the surface. Just like seeds growing underground before breaking through the soil. You don't see it. It's happening. There's a powerful shift that happens when you decide, no matter how small, I will not break the chain. That one decision changes everything. Because success is not built by extraordinary days. It is built by ordinary days, repeated extraordinarily well. And here's the secret. Consistency removes decision fatigue. If something becomes a daily standard, you stop negotiating with yourself. You don't ask, should I? You say, I do. That simplicity saves energy. Energy fuels growth. Now imagine your life 1 year from today. If you stay inconsistent, you will likely be in the same place. But if you choose one habit, just one, and stay consistent, read daily, save daily, exercise daily, practice daily, learn daily. 1 year from now, you won't recognize yourself. Not because of one big breakthrough, but because of 365 small victories. Consistency is not flashy, but it is faithful. Shows up when emotions don't. It works when inspiration fades. It builds when others quit. And when you master consistency, you unlock a new level of power, because now you don't rely on feelings. You rely on systems, and systems create freedom. So here's the question. What habit will you choose to protect with consistency? Not 5 habits. Not 10 goals. 1. Start small enough that you cannot fail. Stay steady enough that you cannot quit. Remember, consistency gathers your efforts. Consistency holds your discipline. Consistency shapes your identity. Consistency compounds your growth. And over time, consistency creates the life you once prayed for. The world celebrates talent. The world admires results. But behind every result you admire, there was consistency. Stay steady. Stay committed. Stay consistent. Because in the end, consistency always wins. If this message inspired you, stay committed to your growth journey. Success is not built overnight, it is built daily.